Yo, so this thing happened that's actually kind of funny, but also not at all. Yesterday. I was busy, that's why I recorded the video earlier, right before school. Then school, first four lessons, whatever, and then 1.5 hours of basketball. We had a practical exam this time, and we're also gonna do like a practical exam for the next 2 weeks, but like this time it was more technique, and next two times is gonna be like he's gonna grade us based on how good we play in a normal match, right? But also not how good we play, but how good decisions we take. So, for example, I would say I'm pretty much the one, like the best one in the basketball course, cause like I like basketball. I like playing it. Also, like in my free time. So yeah, I would say I'm pretty decent. Like in comparison to that course, in general, I'm not decent, but it depends on the environment you're in. Anyways, yeah, I completely forgot what I wanted to say. So, no, I remember. Um, basically, he said even if you're like good enough to just like if in front of you there are three people and you're good enough to outplay all of them, you're still gonna get points deducted because it wasn't the smartest choice you could take in a normal match. That's kind of stupid, but it is what it is. Gotta play by the rules, I guess. Yeah, so that's what happened. And then usually Monday I have training at 6. So 2 hours after finishing the class. Well, training was cancelled, which is, happens. Has been quite a while since it happened actually. And then I had all this time, and today I wrote an exam, right? Um, so I was like, yo, now I have so much time because yesterday I didn't have time at all. I would have to probably lose an hour of sleep or half an hour of sleep at least so that I could learn for today's exam. Yeah, so since I had time yesterday, I was like, yo, after eating, let me just lay down for a second. It was 4 p.m. at that time because I ate, like came home, ate. So it was like already past 4, probably like 4:20 or something. I don't know. I laid down for a second, and that second turned into 4 hours. I came home and took a 4 hour nap. That's not even a nap anymore. I slept for 4 hours. And the, the thing is, first of all the time that I had was gone. Now I was even behind on time. But what was even worse is I don't know about you. I have a lot of friends actually who can sleep whenever they want to, however much they want to. Like literally, I have friends who sleep 14 hours on the weekend. Or crazy. I cannot imagine. I have a daily sleep limit basically. Like I can sleep for about like even 8 hours is kind of tough. Like 7.5 hours. Sometimes I can sleep 8 hours, but like 8 minutes, 8 hours and a few minutes. Sorry, is like the max. Like I can't even get close to 9 hours of sleep. Like I just can't sleep that long. I don't know. So I slept for 4 hours. I usually go to sleep at 9:30 or 10 p.m. And I slept for 4 hours. So what does that mean? I couldn't sleep for the next 4 hours. Yup. So I went to sleep at 3 a.m. I went to sleep at 3 a.m. because I took a 4 hour nap. Now I definitely know what I won't do anymore. Lay on my bed when coming home after school. And eating. I think eating is the main point because like my stomach is full, I'm more sluggish already, and then lay down was the I think I couldn't have played it worse, basically. And well, then because usually I wake up at 5, and I went to sleep at 3 yesterday. Yeah, I tried waking up at 5, didn't work. So I woke up at 7:30. Um, yeah, I woke up at 7:30, got up, breakfast, studied a bit for the exam because I didn't do it yesterday. I mean, I did do it, but like only a tiny bit, right? Then I wrote the exam right away, first period, and it went way better than expected. Like I thought I would write like 7 or 8 points out of 15, and based off my feeling, like I could answer everything easily. I know I left one thing out. I forgot about it, but like it might just be 10 to 13 points out of 15. I don't know. So I would say it went pretty well, especially for like the time invested in studying. Like this is crazy. A friend of mine has like this wallpaper. Eat no no wait. Eat, train, study, pray, sleep, repeat, something like that. And I was like, "Yo, bro, you pray?" And he's like, "Sometimes." Like, "Yo, you go to the gym?" Because he's like kind of fat, very fat. And my other friend who is good with him, because they've known each other before coming to this school. He's like, yo, he basically kind of almost was already not going to the gym anymore. And what was that? Study, right? I said, yo, bro, you study? And he's like, yeah, an hour a day. I'm like, what? Like, I honestly, this may sound cocky as fuck or something. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just trying to understand. How can people put an hour a day into studying, into just anything, and be worse at it than I am? And I don't pay any, like, I don't do any homework whatsoever. I always ask friends, like, yo, can you send me the homework? You know, I'm not investing, like, the only time I'm investing in school is learning for the exam, but that's more like 15 minutes the day before the exam. And they start like a week before the exam, studying an hour a day. Bro, how can you still be worse than me? I don't get it. Like, I honestly don't know the reason for that. I find it pretty interesting actually how, like, it makes no sense in my mind because, like, he also pays attention in class most of the time. I also pay attention in class most of the time. How can he, even though he studies, and not only him, like I know multiple people who study multiple hours a day and pay attention in class, or at least try to pay attention in class. Like, how can they be worse than me, even though I don't do anything for school and just do everything at school? Like, my free time is my free time, you know? I'm not gonna let some bullshit school dictate my free time, you know? That's complete bullshit now. So in my eyes, it makes no sense because like they invest more time, so it should be more, you know. Or like it's not even less is more because I'm not doing anything. So nothing is more makes no sense. I don't know. I find it confusing. I find it confusing, honestly. But it is what it is. Yup. And then after exam, like, what was it? Say two, 5 more lessons. So school till 3:20 again. Tomorrow too. Oh, tomorrow is another exam actually. Arts. I will probably be cooked, but I'll try my best, I guess. But arts, not my field. Not my field. I don't know. I also really hate the teacher. And this is actually really crazy. With the last teacher I had like 11 out of 15 points. I think this year I'll have like 6 or 7 out of 15 points. And it just amazes me every single time how fucking bullshit the school system is. Like it's not at all like I mean, no. Oh, actually, to this I have something else to say, yo. Like school system is complete bullshit because like I don't know, it's just complete bullshit because you see, in the class where I wrote the exam today, the teacher he's like, "Yo, what you think? Like, what kind of grade you have?" And I'm like, I don't know, like average, so like 8 points, 7, 8 points. I don't know. I'm not really doing much in class, but I do have a decently good connection with him. Like, I vibe with him, and I had him for like 6 years now, so he knows me. He knows me. And he's like, yeah, 7 to 8 is, that's good. He wrote like 8, I think, and then my other friend who's like new to the school, and he's like every single class, his hand is basically always up, always, constantly raised. He got 10 points, 10 out of 15. He got how does he have 2 points more, even though in one class he speaks more than I do the whole semester? It makes no sense. That's completely unfair. Um, yeah, he should have way more. I mean, I honestly don't know about the quality because whenever I say something like it's true, I haven't paid attention to my friend, but I think he also said like most of the things he said are correct. Um, so yeah, I don't know. This is kind of unfair. And this is just one example. Another example, English class. Got a good connection with her because in the first year I was like really trying for some reason. I don't know, because I like English, so I figured I might as well try. And the topics were cool. It was actually very fitting. Like, I've been on self improvement since 2022. In 2022, I was 10th grade still, and and that's the first time like I started to play less video games and all that. And then in the last exam, the like the last exam was about something video game related. Why is it good? Why is it bad? Or something. And that perfectly fit because I was so deep in that topic, right? And then uh, Q1 or 11th grade last year was about like individual and goals and all that. So also great, perfect. Like those 2 years, perfect. Like perfect topics in school. I don't know, in English at least. And then now this year's topic is saving the planet. Yeah, it is what it is. So this year I've been actually less active, and yet I still have the same grade as last year. And actually, we did a presentation recently. I got 15 out of 15 points, which makes no sense. Because she said like, yo, I was, deciding whether to give you 14 or 15 points, but I decided to give you 15. But now I'm going to mention a few things that you did wrong, but you still have 15 points, I'm just going to overlook them. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. But then another one from my class, his presentation was like, I honestly don't have much memory from it. I don't know, it wasn't anything special, but I don't think it was necessarily bad until the end, because like we like each individual had to create a worksheet, and at the end, like control if our answers were like check if our answers were correct. And like for the last three questions, someone said the answers and they were right. And he was like, I don't know, because he didn't take any notes. And the teacher told him like, yo, you were at 14 points, but because you didn't know, like because you haven't written down anything, like because you didn't know the answers, I've deducted a few points from you, obvious. He thought like, I mean, look, 14 points, like if you don't write down the answers, realistically, like 2 to 3 points could be taken away, right? So still 12, 11 to 12 points, right? Still decent. He got 9 just for that. Just for that. And I had like many little mistakes, but she's like, oh, I'm gonna overlook them. So schools, like, I'll take it, but school system is bullshit. School system is just bullshit. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Yeah, and now because I slept like a dumbass from 3 to 7:30, right? Since yesterday, oh, bro. Yeah, this was my. I have never done something worse than this, yo. Sleeping from 4 to 8 p.m. during a school week, yo. Never done anything more stupid. So yeah, because of that, I now have a lot of things to do. I still need to meditate. I still need to read. I still need to work out. I still need to. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I need to do. And what else? I had something else to do. But yeah, let's just think this through. It's 5:30. I have 4 hours left. Plus I need to eat and probably walk with my dog, an evening routine. So let's just say I have time till 8. So I have 2.5 hours for all the things I mentioned. Actually, this is very doable. Damn. It sounded like so much more, but it's actually very doable. I mean, I just ate, so I can't do the workout right away. I'm probably gonna read and then meditate, and then if my stomach is already somewhat more empty, uh, then I will work out. But yeah, latest time where I'll start working out is like in an hour or an hour and 15 minutes. So I guess 6:45 p.m. is the latest where I'll start. Yeah. So I have enough time to work out, edit the workout video, and yeah. And right, I needed to record the video. Right. I feel like I still needed to do something. Oh, let me check. Actually, this is weird. Well, piano, I guess, but I can just play a tiny song and that's fine. Like on the worst days, I usually like I know one big song that's like 6 or 7 minutes long, Moonlight Sonata. Uh, okay. Um, but I also know like a small piece, so I'm probably gonna play that. Okay. Goodbye.